Hello everyone, you're with Miss Joyfest, and I felt really called to create this message for you. And this message is about commitment. And I feel like we have a lot of pressure to be committed in our lives. And commitment is a freaking beautiful virtue, and I'm a big supporter of it. But I think it can be turned a little backwards at times, where it's like we're more committed to other people than we are to our own selves and our own sense of wellness and what is right for us from moment to moment. And when I relate this to consent, to similarize it to that, consent can be taken away at any time. You can get consent at 10 o'clock and take it away at 10:01 is something I heard recently, and I really resonated with that. And I feel like the same goes with commitment. And this is really delicate. I can't emphasize that enough, of how delicate this fine line is. And I want to draw appreciation to that. And it feels a little backwards. So where this is coming from, when I invite people to my events, I expect a fuck yes if you're going to attend. And that fuck yes is not to me, it's to yourself. And it's about honoring like what is right for you. And I'm like, I don't want you to show up if it's not right for you. Like, I don't want you to force your body into things, like, unless that's what your soul is craving. And you recognize, like, this is going to help me grow, and I'm connected to this reason for being there. And as a bonus, I can support Hannah and Miss Joyfus in her mission. Like, fucking great. But please don't sacrifice like this one and only life and journey that you have for yourself for another person. I'm so not down for that. That's, to me, it's not sexy. That's not a sexy yes. That's not true consent in my world. And while it's hard and inconvenient, I recognize that. It's like, how do we do anything in this world? And you know, what that tells me is it is inviting us to fall back on this little thing called trust and faith. Trust and faith that whoever is going to be there is right to be there with you. And honestly, like, having people around you who are not in that space or place to fully be present to you, your experience, your event, your friendship, your even a lover, like a mother, a father, a friend, a sister. It doesn't matter who it is. I really want to encourage us to like consider our fuck yes. Like, is this a true, fully embodied, in the center of your heart, a fuck yes? Or is this like a moment of additional anxieties? And that's where it comes down to know thyself. And that's where I draw attention to like knowing what you're seeking at this time of life, knowing what it is that you want and what you're trying to call in, so that you can find yourself and create experiences and embrace opportunities that are going to assist you in the evolution of this piece of your growth. So we want to take that into consideration. As I said, it's a sensitive fine line, but follow your fuck yes, and reconsider what it means to be committed. And my question is, who are you truly committed to? Are you committed to people pleasing and making people feel good about themselves at the expense of yourself? While that is beautiful, and as a leader, I get that. Like, I'm embracing discomfort to serve people as my life path. Okay, so I get the need, the purpose, and all of that. But I'm like, when I'm not facilitating, I think it's also okay to honor thyself. So as you're going about your life this week, question yourself. I invite you to question yourself. Where is my commitment? Is it to myself? Or is it to appeasing the I appreciation and acceptance of another person out of fear? And is that connection really true, if that's how you're feeling? Maybe it's time for a clearing conversation where you can get a little bit more aligned and a little bit more clear on how you want to set those parameters up for that relationship. Okay, thank you. I love you. Bless your heart. I'm with you always. Sending you so much love, peace, and community, and unity. So much love.